The following is a presentation of the THWF Network.
A recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the THWF Network. I am your host. My name is Cedric Lynum, and I am a THWF, a true hardcore wrestling fan. Are you a true hardcore wrestling fan? Then come join the party with us over on Facebook. You can search for our group by typing in True Hardcore Wrestling Fans. You can follow us on our social media. We are on Instagram and the Twitter machine at THWF_FB. That's THWF_FB. This is the first edition of Ladies Night here on the THWF. You're going to hear from some of the lovely ladies of THWF. So without any further ado, I give you Ladies Night. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to THWF Ladies Night here on the THWF Network. I am pleased to have with us from THWF Miss Ebony. Good evening, Miss Ebony.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we also have Miss Pamela. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Good evening. Woohoo!
Hey, ladies, it's Ladies Night here on THWF Network. Welcome to the first show. Welcome to the first show. As you know, that we've been trying to do this for a while, so we're just gonna kick things off by just having you all just tell us about how you've come to love this great sport of professional wrestling. Ebony, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. How did you get drawn into this?
Well, I was at my babysitter's house and she had all these different cartoons on, and I just didn't feel like watching it. So her husband said, I have some, beta cords, before the VCR tapes. They had so he had a lot of different wrestling episodes on beta. He said, you want to watch it? And when he turned it on, it was the WCCW and it was the Von Erichs, and I fell in love.
Wow.
And I've been watching wrestling ever since.
That is awesome.
Amazing.
That was an awesome time back then. The World
Yes.
Class Championship Wrestling. Here in Texas, a lot of the old heads definitely be talking about how they used to come to town and whatnot. So I wish I was a part of that time so I can experience that live. Pam, what about you?
Well, for me, I grew up in a household with all boys, and me being the only girl and the youngest, my brothers, of course, loved wrestling.
Okay.
So from as long as I can remember, we've all been watching wrestling, but I do remember one distinct memory of mine is watching wrestling on VCR, and I remember they taped over my Spice Girls tape. I'm still mad about that, but it's okay.
Colors of the World.
Oh my goodness. And the very end, the concert part, when they finally get it together, I was so sad. It was very heartbreaking. But
Darn.
I remember they taped over it. And I remember Mark Henry had brought out all the ladies. And I was like, woo-hoo. And this Miss O'May sat there, showed her titties. And
And you were up.
my mama was like, turn it off. It was great memories.
Gotta love Mae Young. I swear, you gotta love Mae Young. Being a lady and who enjoys professional wrestling, what female talent in the business that you kind of like, Ebony?
Well, for me, it's China.
Okay.
I'm always gonna go with China
Okay.
because I think that she was ahead of her time,
Okay.
and I don't think they really knew exactly what to do with her. And I think that she wasn't the traditional woman in wrestling, and I just think that she was just so powerful. And ever since her death, I started reading more about her. Some of the different things that she was going through. So,
Right.
but prior to that, it was always China for me, because when I first saw China, I said, "Oh, damn." Like, wow, women can be big and tough and strong. And I honestly thought that if they gave China a fair run, she could have handled 80% of the men in the Attitude Era.
I can agree with that as well. I met her at the Comic-Con here in San Antonio. Very sweet, very very nice. When did your opinion of her sway after her WWE run?
No, it didn't, because I understand what it's like to be a woman. And
Okay.
sometimes when you're a woman, you have to do what you have to do to survive in these streets, and you have to do whatever you feel that you have to do to take care of you. I
Hmm.
think that she was let down by a lot of people that she thought that was in her corner.
Right.
And I just feel like, I don't, I'm a mother and I'm a woman, and I would never judge what other people do.
Right.
So, it didn't change my opinion of her. Different people have, different afflictions and different things that they go through. But like I said, I'm a woman and I can't say what I wouldn't do to feed my children and to feed myself. So, hey, more power to you, China.
Definitely, definitely.
That's
Hey,
right.
yeah, Pam. What about you?
It's kind of hard, to be honest with you. If I want to go with more current,
Okay.
then and this is probably gonna get a lot of boos. I know. I'm waiting for it. You
Yeah.
ready?
Ready.
Nikki Bella.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I picked
Okay.
her is because one, she already faced adversity when she came in. She came in under the diva search, and no one took her seriously. Oh, you're just a pretty face. You can't wrestle. You can't do this. You can't do that. And we all know she needs mic work. I mean, that's a given. But at the same time, to see where she started at to where she is now, to overcome that neck injury, which is really that's something serious. Like a neck injury could be fatal, and just to kind of see her grow and see how she progressed, and then also being called the fat twin, and she's not even fat. Like it was it was crazy to see how much she went from there to now. And then also, I have to, of course, give big ups to Naomi because come on now, who's not part of the glow mob? Like I feel the
Exactly.
glow.
Go ahead.
I know Ebony feels the glow. You feel the glow, Fred? Do you feel that glow? So I love her. I think she's amazing. Also to see her and her athleticism and, just being able to see how much she's grown as well. And now for her to be the champion, it's like so well deserved. And, we're so happy to even have her as that SmackDown Live champion. So I just want to see more so where her title reign goes because she can definitely be a force to be reckoned with.
I do want to piggyback on that, Ebony. That you and Pam were at WrestleMania to take in the festivities
Yes.
in Orlando. Take us back to Access when you got to meet Naomi.
I
Ooh.
was extremely overwhelmed. I was online jumping, like I couldn't even stand still. People got like were making videos of me just jumping for Naomi, jumping for Naomi. And first of all, I want to say that it was an honor and a pleasure meeting her because she looks like me, and that's just it is what it is.
Right.
She looks like myself, and I understand that things are not always been hasn't always been easy for her. She's waited a long time to become to get a belt, and she put in her time. So when I met her, just being on the stage with her, the amount of time that she spent with me on the stage, her interaction with me made me even a bigger fan because I
Right.
didn't expect for my experience to go like that. I thought it was going to be the traditional access, walk on stage, take a picture, sign something, get off. No, she really, really, really asked me how I was feeling. Was that my husband? That's my kids. She really spoke to me. She spent time with me. She gave me one of her Feel the Glow wristbands. She took all types of photos with me, selfies. She was more humbled that she had such a huge fan like myself than I was actually to even have met her. So it was one of the best superstar experiences I've had
Oh,
at Access.
yeah, and we had talked on a previous show on the network about how the whole WrestleMania weekend has evolved into this big fan fest spectacle that it is. Fans have more and more access to the wrestlers, which is a very, very, very good thing. Not just for us as fans, but for them as well. They can see that their what they do inside the ring, sometimes outside the ring, has effect on people. So that's a good thing as well. Pamela, what was your moment from WrestleMania this year?
Ooh, see, that's a,
I,
a
I
really
I
good
saw
one.
you had a lot of them, so
I have so many, like from start to finish, being able to go to WrestleCon
uh-huh.
and, getting able to meet Sandow. That was, even though he's not Sandow anymore, he's Aaron Rex, but,
Hmm.
still being able to have a conversation with him, that's always fun. Big shout out to Wrestle Circus. We love you, Sammy Guevara. You are amazing. So nice, so sweet.
Hmm.
Getting to see Bully Ray again and showing him like, hey, I met you back in December. Your last match at House of Glory. Shout outs to them as
Okay.
well. That was always fun, and being around friends and just having a great time being on Rikishi's little Facebook Live. That was always fun. He's He's
Nice.
funny. Like he loves big butts. We'll say that.
Yes, he does.
We'll say
Nice.
that and keep that PG right there. So
Okay.
it was awesome, And then WrestleMania itself, being there in that atmosphere with people that understand how much you love wrestling as
Yes.
much as they do, and
Yes.
getting to see people dress up and not feeling like, oh, I'm gonna get made fun of because I like wrestling, and not getting that, what, you like wrestling? Who does
Oh,
that? Being in that
Exactly.
experience was just amazing in itself, and it's something that is there's really no true words to describe that feeling. It's
And
just
Pam,
remarkable.
that was your first one, right?
Yes, that was my first ever WrestleMania.
And
So
Ebony, how many have you been to?
5.
Okay. Oh, wow.
woo, I'm trying to get
Okay.
like you when I grow up.
I know, right?
I started at 29
Okay.
in New York.
Okay.
Then I did 30, 31, 32, 33. I'm hooked. I said to my husband, I said, if I don't ever do anything every year, I will always, that's my treat. That's for me. That's
That's
something for
right.
myself. And then I told my son, I said, we don't have a lot of times together because, my parents are no longer with me.
Yeah.
And I said, I want my son that when I'm no longer here, when WrestleMania comes on television, for him to always think of me. And I'll have one guarantee that he'll have
Oh,
Oh,
memories and stories to tell that when they show when the Undertaker lost the streak, he'll say I was there with mommy. So, all of these
oh,
different things,
wow.
I just like to tie that in. So that's going to be like for my boys and myself. My little one is too small, but he'll be joining us soon. That's just
Nice.
something that I just want to leave with them. That WrestleMania experience with mommy forever.
That is that.
oh my goodness.
That was deep.
You trying to make people cry?
No, I'm not trying
Well,
to make people cry because you want to know something.
yeah.
Not a lot of people get to do what they love, and
Right.
I love wrestling. And my son is a head over heels for wrestling, and to tie that in, so this way, when I know that when he looks at his grandson, and they show something on television, he's gonna mention mommy because mommy was there with him. Oh, my mother took me there, so I just want to make sure that I'm part of his wrestling history.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's
That's really
nice.
sweet.
That's nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. Basically, you'll be in New Orleans next year, definitely.
Oh, my
Definitely.
room is booked. Hello.
I already told my homeboy, listen, he lives down the block from the stadium. I said, listen, I'm letting you know a year in advance. I'm coming to the house. Wife, no wife, kids, dog, mama, whoever you name it. I'm staying somewhere in that household because literally, he's walking distance from the stadium. So
Nice. Very
we've
nice.
already prepared and prepped. So New Orleans better get ready for us. I don't know if they're
Awesome.
ready.
Okay. And just to piggyback what you said earlier about that about being a wrestling fan, being judged or whatnot. Did you so have you received that a lot being a female and being a wrestling fan? Have you got the side eye, the comments?
Or so for me, and this is, you never want to play the race card, but that's really what it is. It's like, what? You're a black female that likes wrestling. And it's usually in that tone with probably the same face you think I'm making. And it's like, yeah. So a funny story that I'll kind of tell. So at my new job that I work at, which we will not name, but it's a wireless carrier, um, we have our orientation. And everyone had to get up, say their name, one interesting fact. So everyone's interesting fact, of course, was, oh, I have a child, I'm married, I just bought a house, all that good stuff. And I get up and I say, okay, well, I just want to let you know I love wrestling and military is my life. I love it. And the head of my entire call center kind of looked and he's like, wrestling? I'm like, yeah, so you'll see me with a wrestling shirt probably every day. So if you're giving me a look like what is on your shirt, it's most likely wrestling related. So he said, okay, that's fine as long as there's nothing offensive. So I was told I could not wear my Finn Balor Demon King
How
shirt.
dare they?
Offensive. And I
OMG.
can't wear the Undertaker's neither because he has it's kind of like this hell type setting in the background with
Wow.
the cross. So I was told that's deemed offensive because we are in a very religious state. So I can't wear it. So it's very hurtful to hear that I can't wear my husband. And I want to wear Finn everywhere, anywhere, anytime, any place. It got to the point where even during WrestleMania weekend, I'm like, I want to get that Baylor Club logo tattooed on me because I'm like, if I can't wear the shirt, I'm gonna wear him like as ink or something.
I'm
I
not mad.
do. So
Wow.
yeah.
Look, yeah. What about you, Ebony?
Well, my thing is when people see me, I used to be a tomboy all the way through until I was like 19 years old.
Okay.
So now I'm really like, the stilettos, high heels, boots, mini
Mm-hmm.
skirts,
Mm-hmm.
nails done, hair done, everything did.
Hey.
So
We
when
haven't
people
noticed,
see me,
yeah, we haven't noticed in the group, two epic posts. We haven't noticed or anything.
so when people see me, I guess I don't have the wrestling fan female look,
Okay.
whatever that's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And when people see me and they speak with me and they go, "Wait, you like wrestling?" And then they find out, no, I don't like wrestling. I love wrestling. I live wrestling. So then it's like, you don't even look like you're a wrestling fan. I don't know what a wrestling fan is supposed to look
That's
like. So,
Mm.
my whole thing is, listen, I'm not going to change who I am for anyone. I will rock my Undertaker hoodie. That's my favorite. I will wear my little booty shirt and my Naomi Feel the Glow outfits. And it is what it is. I know how to switch it up. I'm a lovely lady. I'm a diva that loves wrestling. And I do receive a lot of backlash. I
Okay.
do receive a lot of backlash, but Pamela mentioned something, and I said, when people meet me and they see my son is into it, and they say to him, every time we go to WrestleMania or we're at the Royal Rumble, they'll say things like, "Oh, do you live in the area?" "No, we travel to get here." Then they'll go, "Oh, is this your first?" And I'm like, "No." It's like this always just this. I don't know. I guess I don't look like a wrestling fan, whatever a wrestling fan is supposed to look like.
Mm. Yeah, and
You know, my favorite part is when they
what-
say, "How could you like wrestling? It's fake." And
Oh,
then I
please.
show them that video of my husband SummerSlam messing up his freaking shoulder, and I'm like, "Yeah, please show me where my man, yes, I call him my man,
she claiming
where
it.
my man popped his shoulder back in and finishes the freaking match. Show me where it's fake. Show me where you literally see Shane go from the top of the steel cage. Show me where that's fake at. If you could do it,
Exactly.
show me because I'm trying to figure it out because
Yeah,
we all know you get in that ring, you probably can't even handle a few bumps. So don't tell me wrestling is fake. It's not
exactly.
faked. Okay. So
Exactly. So it's truly an art form, and those who are able to perform it should be commended, not persecuted or ridiculed or say that what they're doing is fake. So yeah, it is what it is. As you know that this show is going to be going out there. Here in THWF, well, we all enjoy wrestling together and everything. To those who feel that they're judged for being a wrestling fan, what do you say to those fans out there and about THWF?
you want to
Forget
go first,
people.
Ebony?
Yeah, forget people. Forget people. I don't worry about people. And if they're gonna judge you, first of all, like I tell people, you're not judging me for being a wrestling fan. You're judging me for being me. That's the way I take it. You're judging me for being myself. You're judging me for enjoying something. And the reason why I enjoy, THWF is because I feel comfortable there. It's a place where people understand me. It's a place where people have the same passion that I have. I have an open forum to speak. I can get things off of my chest without being ridiculed. I can have fun. I can have a good time. It's just my wrestling fix. I can have wrestling 24/7 through THWF. If I wake up at 3 a.m. and I want to have a conversation about Raw, I can go online and have a conversation about Raw without people saying, "Oh, girl, you crazy." Because, I don't have I have very close female friends, and I can't talk to them about wrestling because they don't watch it, nor do they even understand what I'm speaking about. So THWF allows me to meet other people in my area. It allows me to meet other women, other men. I just feel like I've met so many good people. I've only been here for about 2, 3 months, and
Mm-hmm.
I've met a lot of truly, truly good people. And that's why I said to my husband, I said, I feel like I'm a part of a family. I really do. I've been received with open arms,
Oh,
and it's been nothing but love. And I just feel like I can be myself. I can have a good time. I can laugh, and I can enjoy discussing and being a part of something that I really love. And it's just a wonderful place to be. And I look forward to meeting up with a whole lot of you guys soon.
Oh yeah,
oh,
appreciate that, Pam.
Jesus, how can I even like go back on that? That was just amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Pam been with us a little bit longer than you, Ebony. So she's seen where we have like a few ladies within
Huge
the group,
fallouts,
and so now there's the Pam.
plethora.
Yeah, exactly. There's a plethora of ladies within the group, and they're active as well. So Pam could definitely speak on that. Definitely.
So I joined about, all right, my last epic post was a couple weeks ago before I was sick. So I want to say I'm almost on my 3 year anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
if not
Wow.
my 3 years already.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And it's funny because my first year in, I made 2 epic posts and
Mm-hmm.
I got put on the top. So that was pretty awesome. And it was back to back too. So
Go
shout out
girl.
to
Hey.
me. But
Mm-hmm.
I love being a part of True Hardcore Wrestling Fans because just being able to meet all the people, like Ebony said, just to kind of backpedal off what you said, just to be able to meet all these amazing people from all over, some even in your area that you didn't even know were in your area. It's like, wait, you live over there? I live over there. What? What? We got to meet up. And it's not just about wrestling, it's just about you as a person as well. So it's being able to go and talk in a space where you know that you're not going to be judged. Like Ebony said, you can wake up at 4 in the morning and decide, hey, I want to go into Raw Thread. I've done it a lot of times. I've definitely woken up at 4 and like, oh man, what I missed. I'm gonna still comment, and there's usually somebody up because we're all over. We're not just in one region. We're on the East Coast, aka the Beast Coast.
Hey.
We're on the West Coast. We got the Southwest. They holding it down. Shout out to Wrestle Circus again. Shameless plugs. We are international. I've been to Toronto when I was in Canada, so I've met some fans that were in Canada that heard about us. And I think it's amazing that you just get to talk to all these wonderful people, and it's not a place where you have to feel ashamed. It's truly a family, and they accept you for who you are, inside and out, wrestling related or not. It truly is just something that is very hard to find nowadays because a lot of wrestling groups are just like, you have to be like this, and it's so strict, and you can't say this, or it's not like that. It truly is, hey, we may not like your opinion, but you can still, of course, state your opinion. You can still, of
Exactly.
course, say how you feel, because sometimes, even though we may not like it, it's some valid arguments. Not everybody likes Roman Reigns. Boo. But,
Yay.
I like Roman Reigns. Not
Yeah.
just because I'm a female, and I hate that term when I talk in other wrestling groups, and they're like, "Oh, well, you like him because you're a female." No, I actually don't. I like how he's become. I like his evolution. Back from NXT. And then you go to the Shield. Shout out to my baby Seth. Hey, Seth.
It's a piece of work.
What? Oh man. Oh.
Sharing the love
We're
she's doing.
not, we're not gonna do that. But it's just, his evolution is amazing, and people don't like him, people don't like John Cena, but you can like all these people and still not feel like, well, I can't say I like John Cena because everyone's gonna chant Cena sucks or they're gonna kick me out. No, it's, hey, you like John Cena, we can understand why you like him. We may not like John Cena, but we understand why you like him, and we're gonna hear it, and we're gonna have adult conversations, not even
Exactly.
arguments, just adult conversations. And
Yep.
of course, if anything gets out of hand and it goes way off topic, then, we have our big old CEO, CFO come in and
Mm.
kind of lay the hammer, lay the smack down
Yeah.
on the post.
Exactly. And our whole thing is that everyone is entitled to their opinion. Okay, great. But here's the thing about our group. Don't come in and complain about it. If you don't like something, okay, great. Why you don't like it? You
True.
have an opinion about it. Yeah, and it'll evoke a discussion. There may be somebody who feels the same way. There may be somebody who don't feel the same way. Either way, it's okay.
That's
Just don't
true.
Don't just come in and complain. That
I love.
if that's the case, there are many other groups out there for you to do that in.
That's
Mm-hmm.
very true. Come
Exactly.
in with the notion of, hey, I may not like this, but I'm still going to hear you out. Don't come
Right.
in like Trump's wall, and just try to block everything off. We're not doing that. That's not the place for that. We're
Mhm.
here to accept everybody, opinion or not. If you agree, if you don't agree, if you're in the middle, we're still here to accept you. You
It's
may
all
like an
good.
indie wrestling that we never heard of. It's possible. There's a lot of indie wrestling groups out there that, there's some unknown wrestlers that we may not know about, but you
Exactly.
may know about them. You can bring them on in. Give us more information about them. We talk more about them. Tell us about your experiences. All these amazing things just to be surrounded by amazing people that aren't going to judge you, that aren't going to give you that look of, oh, wrestling. We're like, yeah, you like wrestling? What? Boy, come on, come sit down. Come sit on mama couch. Yeah, you can sit on the couch with the plastic. Yep, yep. You sit on the big couch. Come tell me more about that wrestling you like. So that's what it really is. It truly is home. Just think of it as like that family reunion with big mamas cooking and everybody sitting at the table just enjoying each other's company. That's truly
Exactly.
what it's all about.
Exactly. Well, ladies, this has been a great first episode of Ladies Night here on THWF. We're definitely going to do another one. I definitely would like to invite you all to come back and do another one. I already have a topic set for the next one, next
Uh
show.
oh.
I'm gonna keep it a surprise until the next
Okay.
show. But
Urgh.
all I'm gonna say is I'm going to put you ladies to the wrestling test on the next show. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Can I use Google?
Okay, so I definitely thank both of y'all for this time, and I look forward to doing this again with y'all. Wow, what a great way to kick off Ladies Night here on the THWF Network. I want to thank Ebony and Pam for joining us for the first episode of THWF Ladies Night. All right, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the THWF Network. Make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube. Um, Once again, you can follow us on our social media. We're on Instagram and the Twitter machine at THWF underscore FB. That's THWF underscore FB. We look forward to see you in our group, True Hardcore Wrestling Fans, on Facebook. Until next time, my name is Cedric Lynum, and I am a true hardcore wrestling fan.